Thanks for coming back again for another week of How to Sing. I can't believe I've done 3 months. Dang! Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is one of my favorite techniques to submerge myself in. I love it. Today's video is all about sustaining notes. Singing notes long and strong, girl. Celine Dion, where you at? Whitney Houston, where you at? That's what we're talking about, sustaining. Jessie J, Adele, Kelly Clarkson. Need I say more? Singing queens. Singing queens. They sustain on one note. They hold it out. It's powerful. It has purpose. It's dynamic. So even though this is one of my favorite techniques and I love spending a lot of time working on sustaining my notes, and I have kind of a natural inclination to sustaining on one note with a lot of power, I still had to work on some other aspects of this technique, which includes how to control sustaining, how to produce dynamics during sustaining, how to maintain my vowels and consonants while sustaining, and how to transition between my registers while sustaining. So I really worked on those 4 techniques to master the whole technique of sustaining. I really love the style of ballad singing. It's something that I really enjoy singing. I feel like it really highlights the stronger aspects of my voice, and I wanted to give you 4 tips today on how you can work on sustaining your notes. And these are 4 tips that I've used and still use to this day to continue mastering the technique of sustaining. So we're gonna start off with tip 1, breathing exercises. So I did a full video on breathing exercises. It is the How to Sing Week 2 video, and it basically gives you some ways to work on controlling the speed at which air flows out of your mouth, which is a basic concept for sustaining. So refer to my Week 2 video all about toilet paper breathing. I know it sounds crazy. Check it out. It's pretty cool. Toilet paper breathing. Who would have thunk it? Basically, you need air to sustain. And not only do you need air, you need to be the master of your air in order to sustain. You need to be able to control the speed at which the air flows out of your mouth, okay? If you tend to have trouble breathing properly on your own, try lying on your back and singing. This is a great way to solely use your diaphragm while breathing and to not move your shoulders, because you're not physically able to move your shoulders when you're lying on your back. I just want to give a shout out to my mom. My mom taught me this trick when I was a kid. She still uses it for a lot of her students when they need a little bit of help learning how to engage their diaphragm. So shout out, mama. I love you. Another way you can practice controlling your air is by literally using a straw. Use a straw, breathe in through the straw and breathe out through the straw, and you can follow some vocal exercises, once again, by Steve Bowersox. I'll link 2 of his breathing exercises I personally use on a daily basis. I'll link them down below, and you can practice those with your straw, lying on your back, whichever way you want to do it. Just practice breathing. That is tip number 1 and very important. Moving on to tip 2, I'm going to give y'all a vocal exercise for tip number 2, and that is NGYA. I have gone in depth on this exercise in a previous video that I will link down below, and I'll probably link it right here in the card so you can click on it and go and watch it. And NGYA is a great vocal exercise to do specifically to work on the control of your breathing while sustaining a note. So you basically have to take a deep breath, NGYA. See how much airflow I needed just to do that one exercise? Direct all of the notes and the air to hit a spot on the wall. Pick a spot on the wall and just direct all of your airflow to hit that wall. Lean into it, literally. When you're singing NGYA, I want you to lean into it. So basically the posture that you need to have is on your toes. Keep your knees soft and lean forward just a hair. Make sure your spine is aligned and push everything forward to hit that wall while you're doing that exercise. Tip number 3, engage your diaphragm and abs. The overall principle of sustaining a note is pushing out the maximum amount of air for the maximum amount of time. This can vary depending on what you are singing. However, by engaging your diaphragm and abs, when pushing the air through during your vocal exercises or while you're working on a song, focus on pushing out a little bit more air each time. So basically, if you're following one of the breathing exercises that I linked down below by Steve Bowersox, he has some that go all the way, I believe, to 24 count. So you breathe in for 24, hold for 24, and breathe out for 24. If that is in the beginning a bit impossible for you, just each time you're doing that vocal exercise, try to go a little bit further each time and your endurance will build up. But it's all about doing things repetitively so that your body becomes very familiar with that new skill so that then it can become a habit. When you're doing that 24 count, for instance, you really want to squeeze the muscles in your core and hone down. So you're almost going to bend down like you're doing a crunch. Use your diaphragm and your abs to hone down to start being able to maximize the amount of air that comes out of your mouth. Pretend like you're in one of those ab things. Do a little bit more each time and you'll start increasing your capacity. However, even though we're going to hone downwards and squeeze the muscle in our abs, we do not want to tense our jaw or neck because that can lead to straining and you don't want to teach yourself a bad habit. So in order to prevent singing a note or practicing your breathing the wrong way, just tuck your jaw towards your neck and this will prevent straining while you're practicing your sustaining. So for the last tip number 4, I've said this before and I'm gonna say it again. Practice. You need to practice, y'all. You gotta practice. You have to practice technique. You have to practice sustaining, just like you have to practice pretty much everything else in your life. You had to learn how to walk. You gotta learn how to sing. No one is born a great singer. There are people who are born a pretty good singer with natural ability. But like any skill, you cannot fake the work you put in. There's no way around it. You either work or you don't work, and people can tell. You can't fake the work. And y'all, that's all I got for you today. I'm gonna end on a serious note. You gotta practice, y'all. You gotta practice. I don't just want to be a good singer. I want to be a singer, and I look up to other singers. Like, I want to look up to people who can sing. Jessie J, Kelly Clarkson, Ariana Grande. Like, of course everybody has bad days. That's not the point. You have to train past your bad days so that you can mask your bad days. That needs to be on a coffee cup or a t-shirt. Soft copyright right here. Okay, YouTube? Okay, YouTube. I hope you learned something today. Comment down below. Anything. Just come and say, hey, I just want to hear from y'all. I want to get to know y'all. So shout out to Vivi's Guitar. I see you, girl, and I comment back every time you comment something because I really appreciate you watching and supporting. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and make sure to subscribe to my channel because I know a lot of y'all on my Instagram, my Facebook, half of you ain't subscribed because right now I got like a few hundred subscribers and I got thousands of followers on my other social media outlets. So where you at, y'all? Where you at? Come follow me, join the fam. I'm putting out quality content, okay? Quality content. Turn on that notification bell to always. Make sure to go to my website, ChynnaTaylor.com. I'm gonna put it right here. I'll also put it down in the description box below. My Christmas album's coming out in November around Thanksgiving. Y'all, I'm excited. I got some treats in store for you. I haven't decided whether I want to release it like the day before Thanksgiving because I know that once Thanksgiving Day hits, Christmas is on ASAP, okay? ASAP. So do y'all want it Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, or Thursday, Thanksgiving Day? Let me know. Let me know. I want to do what y'all want. But if you don't comment below, you don't subscribe, how am I supposed to know these things? All right, everybody, that's it. That's all I got. I really hope y'all love this video, and I'll see ya in my next one. Bye!